Ambulances by Philip Larkin. Detailed analysis. Closed like confessionals, they thread loud noons of cities, giving back none of the glances they absorb. Light glossy gray, arms on a plaque. They come to rest at any curb. All streets in time are visited. Then children strewn on steps or road, or women coming from the shops, past smells of different dinners. See a wild white face that overtops red stretcher blankets. Mothers faint at the mere sound of names and dates, so permanent and blank and true. The fastened doors recede. Poor soul, they whisper at their own distress, for borne away in deadened air may go the sudden shut of loss, round something nearly at an end. And what cohered in it across the years, the unique random blend of families and fashions there, at last begin to loosen. Far from the exchange of love to lie, unreachable inside a room, the traffic parts to let go by, brings closer what is left to come, and dulls to distance all we are. Summary of the poem Ambulances by Philip Larkin is a contemplative poem that explores themes of mortality, the inevitability of death, and the communal response to an individual's final moments. The poem describes the journey of an ambulance through city streets, highlighting how its presence brings the reality of death into the everyday lives of those who witness it. Detailed analysis. 1. Imagery and setting. Larkin opens with a vivid image of ambulances moving through busy city streets, likening them to confessionals that absorb but do not return the gazes they encounter. The description of light glossy gray, arms on a plaque, evokes the clinical, somber nature of ambulances. The ambulances come to rest at any curb, emphasizing their ubiquity and the inevitability of their presence in all neighborhoods and streets over time. 2. Human reactions and societal impact. The poem shifts to the reactions of onlookers, particularly children and women, who observe the stark reality of death as an ambulance arrives. The sight of a wild white face and red stretcher blankets conveys the urgency and finality of the situation. The line, "Mothers faint," at the mere sound of names and dates, underscores the emotional impact and the universal fear of mortality that the ambulance's presence brings. 3. Philosophical reflection on mortality. Larkin delves into a meditation on the nature of death. The phrase, "so permanent and blank and true," captures the inescapable, stark truth of mortality. The poem reflects on how an individual's life, with all its unique experiences and relationships, begins to loosen and lose coherence in the face of death. 4. Isolation in death. The poem highlights the isolation that comes with death, as the deceased are borne away in deadened air and become unreachable inside a room. This isolation marks the end of their participation in the world of the living. The traffic parting to let the ambulance pass symbolizes society's collective acknowledgement of death, even as it moves on with life. 5. Existential themes. Larkin's poem touches on existential themes, questioning the significance of individual lives and the ultimate fate that awaits everyone. The sudden shut of loss encapsulates the abrupt, definitive end that death brings to life's continuity. Themes 1. Mortality. The central theme of Ambulances is mortality. Larkin uses the image of ambulances to symbolize the inescapable reality of death that touches every life. 2. Isolation and finality. The poem emphasizes the isolation that accompanies death, as individuals are taken away from their familiar surroundings and loved ones. 3. Societal impact of death. Larkin explores how death affects those left behind, causing fear, sadness, and a momentary pause in the everyday routines of society. 4. Existential reflection. The poem invites readers to reflect on the meaning of life and the inevitability of death, contemplating the fleeting nature of existence. Form and structure. Ambulances consists of 5 6-line stanzas, sestets, with an ABCCBA rhyme scheme. This structured form mirrors the ordered yet inevitable progression towards death. Larkin's use of regular meter and rhyme provides a sense of inevitability and order, reinforcing the poem's themes. Critical reception. Ambulances is widely regarded as one of Larkin's most powerful poems, capturing the poet's preoccupation with death and the human condition. Critics praise its stark imagery, philosophical depth, and the way it poignantly conveys the universal experience of confronting mortality. Significance. Ambulances exemplifies Larkin's ability to blend everyday observations with profound existential reflections. The poem is a testament to his skill in addressing universal themes through precise and evocative language. The poem remains relevant as it resonates with readers' own experiences and fears about death, making it a significant work in Larkin's oeuvre and in modern poetry. In Ambulances, Larkin offers a sobering meditation on death, highlighting its omnipresence and the inevitable impact it has on all lives. The poem invites readers to confront their own mortality and consider the transient nature of existence.